Well, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's 7 a.m. We're leaving Algarve now.
Yeah, we're leaving Algarve, going to Lisbon and going to meet up with the BGA marketing lady, Tatiana. And it's early, man. Didn't sleep much last night.
Me neither.
I always speak loud.
Alright, so we're on our way going stop one and we're cruising along across the bridge. We were supposed to go the other way around, but there was a traffic accident. So we thought we'd take the long way around and head across the Vasco da Gama bridge to the Expo, which is our first stop today. See you there. So you're telling me about the growth of BGA. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's been like 600 kids in the last year. It's grown.
I know, it's
and
crazy.
31 hubs in Portugal. Is that right?
Yes, and we're close to, we just hit over the 40 mark. So now we're really starting to expand internationally. We've opened in Florida, in Boca Raton. We've obviously got in South Africa, Mozambique, Kenya, and Kilifi. So yeah, we're really starting to expand. We've now just opened Spain as well, Valencia.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Bali?
Bali's also going to be coming soon. Thailand, in Phuket.
No ways.
Yeah.
So like, where does it all stop?
It's never. So every child is in BGA. I think that would be really, really cool.
So if you have absolutely no idea of what's going on, my name is Nick Robinson and I and my daughter Isabella are cruising around Portugal visiting all 30 hubs, the Brave Generation Academy. If you don't know what that is, stick around, I'll explain. Bom dia, Luis.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning,
How are
good.
you?
Good,
Welcome.
thanks.
Welcome to Expo.
Thank you very much. Okay, so should we just go around outside?
Yeah. So this is another BGA hub, open space, full of light, co-learning type of layout of tables. We have our focus room here as well, and then if we go outside, we also have just an outdoors area for our learners to be able to just get some breathing and some fresh air.
Yes, yeah. This is awesome.
So this is making me just have to close it, leave it there.
No problem, you got to put the work away.
Yeah.
So Luis, so you're not the learning coach for here. Do you do, you're the learning coach of all the learning coaches, right?
Basically, yeah. I try to support them as I can.
Excellent. And how does that work? Do you here now while people are on holiday, or?
Yeah, so even if we have both LCs working at the hub, I always like to pop in and just see how things are going, if they need my help in anything, with anything. In this case, actually, one of the LCs is on holiday, so I just came in for a week to fill in for her.
Wait, how come?
Must be great. So you can just go from one place to another all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a great opportunity also to travel for a bit.
Yeah.
Now that we're opening in Bali, etc.
Are we opening in Bali?
No, I'm joking.
I was going to say.
2 tickets for me, please. Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, right, there's 31 hubs in Portugal right now, right?
Yeah, we're opening a few more, so we'll be reaching almost 40 hubs in the next by the end of the year. Yeah.
That's unbelievable growth. It's incredible. We should draw a graph.
Yeah.
And just like, what is a learning coach? Because it's not exactly a teacher. So what is a learning coach?
Yeah. So at BGA we divide the teacher into two different people. The course manager, who's the technical expert of the content, and then the learning coach, who's the expert on the person, on the learner as a human being. So the LC is here really to facilitate the learning process, but in an holistical manner, not only academically, but also in their day-to-day life. Any decision, any tough experience that they might going through, any challenge, any goal that they want to set up for themselves. The learning coach is really here really to support them and to inspire them into being that better person that you're trying to be.
So the learning coaches are looking for kids' passions and trying to promulgate those. And
Exactly. So across our 3 pillars, so academically to help them set the goals for their learning process in all of their subjects, in the skills in order to find their passion. We have it's so broad because they can literally do anything that they like, which can also be overwhelming, and the learning coach is here to support them in those decisions.
You're right, because having all that choice can be very overwhelming.
It is, and you see some learners sometimes being a little bit paralyzed or frozen by the amount of decisions that they can make, and the learning coach is here. Look, no problem.
I'm still paralyzed by all the decisions I have to make.
Me too. But to be able to go through, to be exposed to that decision-making process from an early age, I think it takes the stress out, because it just makes you understand, all is fine. Let's take a step at a time, and we're gonna learn through that process.
And it's so different to normal school, where you just sort of push down the normal.
Yeah, and everyone tells you what to do, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you never really taught how to be self-aware, conscious about yourself, about what you are good at. You never really have the chance to be good at something unless you're an academic person. And that's something I think is really important for teenagers, for anyone really, to feel like I'm good at something, I can add value at something, I can teach others how to do what I like to do.
Because it gives them immense confidence.
Immense, yeah. And it makes them feel good about themselves, which is really important.
Awesome. We could sit and talk for an hour.
Yeah, more if you want.
We can't, we don't have much time. But it was great to meet you, Luis, and thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Nick. Thanks for passing by.
We just arrived at. Hey guys. We just arrived at Lumiar. Is it Lumiar or
Lumiar.
Lumiar or not Lumiar Rouge?
No.
Lumiar. And this is stop number 2. So let's go inside and check out the BGA over here. This is just actually near the airport.
Hey guys, so just to catch you up, we're doing a tour of all the BGA hubs in Portugal with Tatiana and Dad.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, I'm Tatiana, by the way.
She buzz you in. Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
How's it going?
Hello, how are you? Please, we're upstairs.
See the hub. Can you just show us a little bit of the hub?
Of course, this is Lumiar. This is
So this is where.
beautiful space. This is where they can sit and do their work.
So you've got tons of space. You
I
could
have, I
probably
do.
put like
I
30
need
kids.
learners. I have tons of space and I need learners, So this is all the area they can use.
Okay.
And then we come to the most fun part of it, the relax zone, which is a middle in construction still. And then we have the focus room here. And they could
So what do kids do in the focus room? They just work.
They work really hard, really concentrated when they have trial exams or something like that, or they have to do something that they need a quiet place to do it. They will be doing it here. So an extraordinary big and beautiful park.
It's called.
Parque das Conchas.
So there's seashells in the park.
No, they're not. They're not. But it's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Get up and down.
Maria, thanks so much for having us. This is nice.
Yeah, it's a good place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It is.
fantastic. Yeah, and it's a lovely location, being all around here. It really
It
is.
is. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So you haven't been here for long, but like I know, what is BGA to you? Because it's a question that I struggle to answer. Everyone asks me.
Actually, I do struggle also because it's. I think it's a rather complex because it's so many things, isn't it? It's like it's freedom. It's choice, it's opportunities, it's so many things, BGA, you know.
I think the major thing, if I can think about like a practical way of explaining it, is that it gives the learners time to do what they want to do with their passions.
I think.
And they can do it at their own pace, right?
Absolutely. And I think that the younger ones, I have been able to see, the younger ones struggle with that freedom in the beginning, and then they really pick up the pace, and then they understand that they are their own bosses, and they, you know.
I think anyone would struggle with it from the beginning because
yeah.
it's different, and then once you get into it, then you can see the
exactly
benefit.
when you understand what you can do with
Yeah.
your time and how much productivity you can have, it really shines.
And I see it happening with my own daughter. She's listening, but I can see it happening with her.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So how long has this hub been open?
This hub has been open since the 19th of September. We had Build Week in between, so I was here for a week, and then I went to Build Week, and now I'm here again. And
Okay, so for those people out there, what is Build Week?
Build Week is one of those cool things that BGA has that people can come together and do all sorts of activities. For instance, this year they went camping.
Okay.
So
In the park?
in Lisbon, which
in
is a
Lisbon.
beautiful place with the beach and everything.
We're going
And the
there
ones
soon.
that didn't want to go, because again, freedom, people can just stay and do their own work if they need to, if they are behind. Or if they stay in the hub, they have other activities. For instance, we went to visit Lisbon, the center of Lisbon, the historical center of Lisbon. We didn't have much, we had a bit of a rough time that day because it poured and it rained. We weren't expecting it. So
In the summer?
Yeah, in the summer. But it was nice, and we had a lot of learners with us. It was a really nice experience. They were excited about, you know, knowing.
So Build Week is like a team building thing.
It's a
Everyone
team
comes
building week,
together.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
brilliant.
We can all talk to each other and be in a more relaxed way.
And as you can see, there's not many learners here, so there's tons of space. Everyone can come and
Yes,
just join up.
I'm dying to have this filled with people that want to really.
And the area, Lumiar,
Lumiar.
Are there a lot of expat foreigners people or mainly Portuguese living here?
I think they're mainly Portuguese living here, but I can only assume that, come on, we are an international city nowadays, you know, everyone wants to come here and live, and I'm quite sure that probably there are expatriates in the area of Lisbon. I know that they prefer to go to CCB because it's in Belém, and it's a beautiful place, it's a big space.
And there's Pastéis de Nata right close by.
Yeah, especially that. But I know that they are full, so Lumiar is ready to have as many as want to come here.
Perfect. Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Really
so
nice
much
to
for
meet
having
you.
It's just like a lot of people, and I've started studying in English, which I've never done before.
Yeah,
And then I have to teach myself.
yeah.
And
Was
when
that the most challenging thing you've had?
yeah, it was very challenging. But once I got the hang of it, it's been
It's fun.
great. Yeah.
And you enjoy it?
back.
No,
You're enjoying it?
I love it. Yeah. So it's great.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you for visiting.
So after a nice leisurely stroll in the park, we headed off to Campolide. Got through some traffic and a few roundabouts, missed a few turns, but eventually we got there. And I'll tell you all about Campolide, and I'll show you Campolide in the next episode of the BGA video tour. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. AlgarveAddicts.com